So we'll see if it gives me the notification on it.
Okay, we're back up and running. Good. So we're back here at the Cossacks Center. I was told by some fans that we were not live with what we were doing there. I don't know if YouTube is acting up. I don't know if the SportCam app is acting up. But we just turned everything off, turned everything back on. My iPad says we are live to the world. So I'm going to trust my iPad at the moment. And we'll see how it goes that way. We were just talking about how the girls' squad, we are live. There you go. See, there we are. We talked a little bit about the boys' squad and what they're looking at, how they're going to be big, athletic, fast. We switch over to the girls' side. Now, look, Kara Cruz, I was just bragging her up, one of the Mount Rushmore types of Sioux Valley girls basketball ever. They have to fill that role. They do have girls that can do that. Jamie Granum is always a half-empty type of guy. I'm the half-full guy. There are youngsters on that girls' squad that can do all sorts of things. And it won't be long before Macy Licht is a star on that team as well. Miley Keating, great with the left hand. You've got experienced guards out there already. Mars, Talia, Liberty. And you've got Kaylee Craddock, who is already committed to USD as a sophomore, verbally. Now a junior, now with another year of experience under her belt. Skylar Knutsen's going to be the other girl on the other side of that paint.
I'm looking out here, I'm not seeing Skylar out here on the floor, so... I don't know.
Well, that was the original plan, was Skylar is going to be out there somewhere. She could be dealing with an injury. I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
I don't see her out there on the floor or around the building.
If it's not Skylar, then it'll be kind of a smaller lineup because Kaylee's the only one that would be at that 5'11". Size-wise. What else we got here? Kaylee's at 5'11". Skylar's the 6-footer, so they need her out there. Other than that, it'd be Brooke Knutsen at 5'9". Avery Schmuck, an 8th grader, who is going to be a star this year. She's at 5'8" already. A couple of 5'7s out there as well. So they kind of need Skylar to be out there, so I don't know what's going on with that. She's a 6-footer, and I don't see her out there. I don't know. Maybe she's working.
Yeah.
You workers. You kids, I tell you. Anyway, she still is on the varsity lineup, so we're going to assume that Skylar is going to be on the squad at some point, but it'll be her and Kaylee going back and forth as the high-low type of thing that Kira and Kaylee did last year. Yeah. Other than that, you've got 3 guards out there that can absolutely destroy you with 3-point shots.
Yeah.
Talia Vincent made 100 3-pointers through her season. She became the 2nd Cossack to pull that off. She became the 5th athlete ever in South Dakota to pull that off. Mars can shoot threes. Liberty has improved so much. She's got a good shot. Audrey can do it. Brooke can make them. Miley can hit them. Macy Top can hit them. It's going to be guard heavy if they need to be, but they can also survive guard
almost
heavy.
Everyone on the team can shoot threes.
Yeah. And they're going to be fast. One of the things that head coach Jamie Granum has been talking about is its run, its flow, its disrupt. They want to be faster as an offense.
They want to be able to change that pace of that game as we go along.
Disrupt is on the defensive side of that. They want to be a problem for the other squad, just trying to bring it up the floor. And they really taught themselves a lot of lessons in that fashion last year. We bring Sioux Falls Christian to town. It's part of I think that was part of the Round Ball Classic last year. A couple days later, it was against a Dakota Valley squad, who we saw again in the first round of that state tournament. Once you got done with those teams and saw how they played, they kind of adjusted their offense. They kind of adjusted how the speed of their game goes. And now they're starting from day one trying to preach that same idea of playing faster, playing more with a defensive disruption. And it should be all sorts of fun to watch. You can see Macy Top driving in right there against a Coyote commit. Liberty Trigstead getting into the paint. This girls' team should be
being able to change the pace of the game as you go along, controlling the game with your pace. And
should be so much fun. It's head coach Jamie Granum's job. It's his job to be a little bit pessimistic, to be a little bit glass half empty. But me as the cheerleader up here with a microphone in front of me, I can't wait to brag that team up all day long, every day. I can't wait to do it. They're going to be so fun to watch, and I'm excited about the boys as well. The boys are different in such different ways with with the height and the athleticism at the same time.
Three-point shooting. Everyone that's out there right now, including the ones that are on JV, most of them can shoot threes.
Yeah.
In fact, all of them can. It's just whether or not they go in.
Yeah, and once you get inside that three-point line, you're talking about Carter Sapp, now a junior at 6'7". You're talking about Brett Milton, who's a junior himself, at 6'4", and McCade is in there at however tall McCade is. He's got to be 6'2", 6'3", whatever it is. Boys varsity McCade, 6'4" himself. He's 6'4" as well. They're big and athletic in such different ways than they have been in the past, but they should be deep in that same fashion as they had to teach themselves last year how to be a little bit deeper, how to go a little bit farther onto the bench. They taught themselves a lot of lessons. They went a little bit over 500 last year. We're going to see how it goes this year, Jordan.
Yeah.
What do you think, Carms? We're going to give Coach Carms a microphone here, see what he's got to say about himself. He might be running my camera over here. There you are, Coach Carms. Get you turned on there as well. Carms, you there? Can you hear us?
Yes,
Hi
absolutely.
there. Hi there.
Howdy.
I'm going to have you run said iPad back and forth so I can take something off of my plate. But we'll run the scoreboard, so don't worry about that. I need to hit that. I need to hit that. We're going to do the fourth try on this stupid SportCam app. As we were not going live apparently last time, so let me hit that. There you are. There you go.
So we're still live looking off of it from my phone, so.
Fantastic. Sometimes, man, usually it happens on the road.
Yeah.
But sometimes,
typically
man,
at home.
sometimes. Let me get my remote rolling here since we're
Carms
live.
is up here, so I want to ask him, how have the boys been in practice and throughout the season and stuff? Like
So far, it's been really good. The practices have had some really good practices. Everything's been just really going in a very positive forward direction. It's been really good so far.
Coach Carms, would you agree? It's not Coach Sapp. Carter Sapp in the middle, Brett Minton in the middle. That paint presence right there, 6'7", 6'4". McCade is 6'4" himself. It's a different type of paint presence than we've had in past years.
It is.
Alex Squire's not there. Tobin's not here either this year. But now you get 6'7" and 6'4" that are athletic at the same time, like run the floor type of stuff. That's exciting to me.
Yeah, they're overall. You take them and McCade, Nelson, and Tyrus Schultz. They can all move and run the floor fairly well, for big men, and that's kind of unusual for a lot of teams.
It is
to have big men that really move well and sprint the floor.
And I think that's part of the thing that has me excited is they move in different ways. Yes, they are that big, but they're athletic at that same size.
Yeah, well,
watching Carter Sapp go baseline to baseline at 6'7", it's fun to watch.
The more accurate the calls is that we're not super tall, but we're tall at every position, not necessarily big. If we don't. So there's a little bit of difference there sometimes. So we got to play more denial and that type of stuff. But
Coach Carms, I'll have you go back and forth with the actual camera there on the iPad.
No problem.
Are you saying that our boys squad is not beefy? Is that what we're going with?
Well, no, we never say that, but if we use our quickness and our speed, if we can get out there and make sure we front the post and that type, not let them have the ball, we can still have success.
White. Jordan reliving his remote camera days. I'll just call the action as best I can here. It's already 2-0. That's Miley Keating right there, who head coach Jamie Granham has high hopes for. BK with a steal there. That's what we're going to have to see as well. Brooke Knutson playing a bigger role with this varsity squad is going to be exciting. That's Macy Top right there, top of the key. Talia Vincent, the assassin. She's an absolute killer. There's a good play. That is number 14. Who might that be? That is Avery Schmuck right there. That's the 8th grader. That's Avery. See, she switched jerseys on me. That's why I didn't know. All right. That's Avery right there, the 8th grader. Avery Schmuck is
She's on there as
she's
14.
5'8" as an 8th grader already, and head coach Jamie Granham excited about her skill set already, enough to put an 8th grader on the varsity spot. Kaylee Craddock there, getting the outlet pass from Mars. There's
Nice.
Schmuck right there. There's a 3-pointer from the 8th grader. A little bit too strong. Good offensive board. That
Very
was
good
Miley
offensive
Keating
board.
getting back up there. Macy Top will get control of that. Outlet, Liberty Trigstead down the other way. Talia back to Liberty. Talia will drive it into the paint, kick it out. That's Audrey Larson there. LT into the paint. Trying to score against the Coyote commit. Spins on that, throws it back out. Talia from 3-point land. Off the bank board, no good. Miley Keating the offensive board. She'll run the floor. Kind of lost a handle on it. Gets it out to Mars. Mars is
There
our
we go.
driver. She can get right to the rack.
She takes the ball to the hole or the rack really, really well.
I love how Mars plays. I love that she can shoot threes, and she has no problem trying to get to the
Uh-oh.
basket. She can do it on back-to-back possessions. There's Talia Vincent, the 3-point specialist. Cheyenne, football pass all the way down. There's Mars once again. Lose the handle on it.
Nice
Kaylee
pass.
Craddock cleans
Super
it up,
pass.
but too strong. LT, take it the other way. Brooke Knudsen. They throw it around. It's Mars that got hands on that. Sends it into the Navy bench, as we're calling them. Navy blue and white is how we have them on the scoreboard up there. So, and Mars must have not got a hand on it. We're calling this Navy ball. Kaylee Craddock will bring that up. Good spin there into the paint. Kick out to the corner. That's Schmuck. Around to Kaylee Craddock once again. She'll drive right down the right side, trying to get it over to Cheyenne Vanderwall. Vanderwall gets another hand on it. Navy gets control. Reset. Mars at the top of the key.
Nice take.
There's that drive right there.
Nice left hand.
She'll be getting and ones on that all season long. That throw to Talia Vincent, a little bit past her fingertips.
Keep forgetting that it's running clock here, so I keep going back to natural instinct. Pause the clock here.
All good, man. All good. This is all for entertainment. I'm barely calling this, so
Yeah.
just excited. I mean, you can see the athleticism with this girl squad already. Kaylee Craddock will kick that out. Miley Keating on the wing. She'll drive it in. Look at that.
Dribble post.
Trying to find an open spot there. Vanderwall with the
Boom.
three-point shot from the corner. Cheyenne Vanderwall.
Downtown. Cheyenne.
It's Macy Top driving into the paint against Kaylee Craddock. That'll be a tie-up. We'll get a jump ball, and it's going to head the Navy way. I'm excited for Macy to see what she can do this year. She had a great developmental role last year coming in off the bench. It's going to be fun to watch Macy Top just improve all season long. That's the 8th grader right there. She'll hand it off to Kaylee Craddock. Mars will drive it in, kick it out. That's Craddock now. She'll get it to the foul line, take it down the right side, kick it back out. Mars will drive it in, trying to get it across the court. Almost a kick. I think it went off someone's knee. LT gets hands on that.
Oh,
Mars finds a way to get it back in her hands.
It was the right pass to make. It just
through Cheyenne's fingertips.
Yep.
You're starting to see the speed, though.
Yes.
Even defensively back and forth from Navy to white, you're seeing that disruption that we were talking about as well. Run, flow, disrupt. That is the keys
There's
to the
the ball,
game for
bro.
head coach Jamie Granham this year.
There's a turnover.
Miley Keating gets a hold of that. Keating now, she'll get it over to Schmuck. She'll drive into the paint. Back out to a wide open Keating three-pointer, no good. And we'll have another tie-up. That'll go white ball this time. Score really doesn't matter tonight. We're just trying to see some development, I think, is what the coaches are looking for. Just some competitive spirit, giving these teams just live action. Yes, it's a scrimmage, the same things you do in practice, but there's people in the stands. We've got referees out there. BK from the corner, too strong on that. Mars will get the rebound. something we've seen for a couple seasons now, is someone getting the rebound and then just running the floor. Last year, it was the 6-foot point guard, Kira Cruz, that would do that. Kaylee Craddock has that ability to get a rebound. There's her three-point shot. Nope. Mars with the rebound. She'll take it out to three-point land. But part of
nice pass.
Part of today's basketball is to be positionless, if you
There it
understand
is.
what that means.
Yeah.
There's a big shot. That was Schmuck at the top of the key. Positionless in the fact that, that's Kaylee Craddock, that's 5'11", usually plays in the paint. But she takes a rebound, and then she can just run the floor. You don't need to get it to a guard to outlet that thing. And then your guards can do that. You just saw Mars do that as well. Going into the paint, getting a rebound as a 5'8" guard.
Forward,
and then running the floor after that.
and
KC from deep.
long.
Playing positionless, meaning that everyone
Being
can
able
play
to-
all of the positions,
You got people guarding out at the wing. Well, you get a rebound down low. That person can take it. The other one's just rooting down this floor. And
Right. Yeah, it opens up the way you can play so much easier of everybody being able to run
That
the floor at the
control
same
Shot
time.
from
at that time,
Vincent,
too.
and it's
Talia, the assassin from deep. Oh, that's a double dribble for sure, not called. KC. Back to the 8th grader. She'll get it into the paint. A little runner,
at
a
that.
little floater
Look
off the
there.
backboard.
Look at there. Nice shot.
We're gonna have an 8th grader we're gonna watch develop all season long.
it's been a while since there's been an 8th grader on the girls squad.
On the varsity squad, yeah, I would imagine. We can talk to head coach Jamie Granum about that,
Another
but I bet it's been a
turnover?
bit since an 8th grader is making a
I think
difference.
Macy was the last one since now. So
Okay. These are new unis for the girls as well. What do you think of the unis? Those will be the home whites. These are the road navies at the same time, amongst the jerseys they had last year as well. But these are the new unis.
Yeah, they're. I like the style.
Mars from deep. That's off the back of the iron.
Oh,
Fights for the rebound. LT's going to run it down, but I think she stepped on the line. And now we'll run out of time. That's going to be quarter number 1 in the books as we bring on the boys. And if we do it like we did last year, they'll have quarter 2 and then quarter 4, right? The boys will? Something like that?
should be.
Something like that?
yes.
I believe.
It's alternating.
That's the format?
Alternating.
Yes.
Well, we'll
Saying
see you in a
it.
little bit, Coach Carms. Always good to have head coach, Coach Carms, just join on. He's such a helper. Such experience you get to get from him. Without did it turn you off? No, it didn't, right?
No, you didn't turn me off.
No. Okay.
I can still hear myself.
That's good.
So I think that one's the middle one. So
As long as I didn't cut you off on the volume side of things, then we should be okay. This means that I got to run a little camera action, though, so we'll keep up with that. The boys out here. Going to be exciting to watch this varsity squad at the same time. We get to see this athleticism from the larger fella's standpoint. And that's Connor Ralph showing the point guard ability. That was a throw behind, kind of his back over his head at the same time. Connor Ralph, the transfer from Sioux Falls Roosevelt. Going to be fun to see him play this year. He can shoot threes. We've got a travel call out there. All right. I'll zoom this in a little bit so we can get a little closer to the action. You can see the sponsors, our partners, flashing in the corner there. We've got more that we can sponsor, or more that we can announce, actually. Thank you to all the partners that have joined on for everything that you do. Supporting these boys, supporting these programs, supporting Saul's Media. Connor Ralph with the rebound there. There's Carter Sapp on the wing. He can shoot threes. There's the opportunity. Bang from the corner. Carter Sapp, 6'7" center that can back it up to 19 feet and drain him from out there. For the Navy squad, that's McCade Nelson right there. Trying to get it to Z, but that'll go past his hands and out of bounds. Holden Rusink's going to throw that in or attempt. I don't know what that was. Now we're set. Now the referees are ready. Connor Ralph, top of the key. It's a screen from Sapp. Take it down the left side. Now I'll kick it back out. Carson Washi around the arc now. That's Holden Rusink. Hill to take it into the 15-foot line. Ralph, top of the key. Some good dribbling there, good ball handling. He'll get it back to Sapp, past his fingertips. Z with the steal, and Z will take it the other way. Brayden Dan Ziesen. He'll go down the right side, off the bank board, and draw the foul. Now this will be the important part. Once you get to the line, we got to start making these things. It can't be 50% all the time anymore. We got to start making these as a team.
Yeah.
That was the opposite of what I said. Washi in the paint. Kick it out. Hilton in, the three-point specialist. Rattles around and finds the bottom. Brady Hilton connects. There's Brett Milton right there. Blaze, as we call him. He'll kick it out. That's Weston Pitts. Can't keep a hold on that. Turnover on Navy.
So I am looking out there and looking at the bench, too, for boys, and I'm not seeing Roden.
Not seeing who?
Teskey. Roden.
Oh, yeah, he's dealing with a shoulder thing. He's in the hoodie right there. Said he's got, maybe another week, possibly two, but he'll be back on the floor in no time. Carter Sapp will drive that in from the corner. That kid is 6'7". Just drove that in from the wing. It's going to be fun to watch Carter this year. Just seeing where he wants to take his game. How much do you want to improve? Where's your leadership going to take us? It's going to be fun to watch that. Weston Pitts with a great rebound, but he's going to be called for the push at the same time. No reward for Weston. Battling in the paint. Bill Vincent gets some youngsters in there as well. That is number one from the JV squad. Let me get my roster sheet out here. Try to solve the mystery. That's our new point guard, Connor Ralph, right there. Number one, that's Damon Eaker on the JV squad. Brady Hilton with a three-point try. Milton, there you go. There's your 6'4" post. Getting a rebound and running the floor. This is today's basketball, man. Yes, everyone has a position out there, but it's almost like you're expected to be able to do that. Rather than a post looking for an outlet to run the floor, you just go. It's fun to see, man. That was Brett Milton at 6'4", get a rebound and run it. McCade with a good rebound. Connor Ralph the rebound there. He'll run the floor. See, everyone does it. Get the rebound, take off. Right down the paint. Great pass. Carter Sapp the and one. Now what do you got to do, Jordan?
Make the basket.
You got to make the free throws. Make your free throws, boys. So important. Navy gets some guys in there. That is Trenton Schmidt on the floor, number 31. Tyra Schultz on the floor, and that is number 5. He's a
Cody Stringy.
That's Stringy right there. Okay. Cody Stringy. There you go. Tyrus will throw that in. We'll find Schmidt. There's Stringy. He'll get it across the half-court stripe. Nice drive. He'll be hacked on that, and he'll get 2 free throws out of that.
Yeah, I am noticing from both sides of the floor the full court press, and both of it's actually almost working for both sides.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be nice to see during the season on everyone on one team, everyone being able to do that. And
yeah. Just like, Jamie Granham's saying, it's run, it's flow, it's disrupt. I mean, the boys squad is doing that same thing. They just don't name it like that. Bill Vincent keeps talking about wanting to play faster, wanting to play with more aggressiveness on defense. I mean, he's saying the same words, just not using disrupt and flow and run at the same time.
Yeah.
They're athletic and they're fast, and it's going to be fun to see what this boys team wants to do. And when you're talking about the boys and some of the teams they'll have to deal with, that dual team should be good. That Clark Willow Lake team is going to be good.
Clark's going to be good. They made it to state.
They did.
And they were a very young team. I think they only had, one senior on their team last year?
I believe so. And
so they'll be a very good team to beat again this year.
The game that we had against Clark Willow Lake in Clark last year, that was a track meet. That was up and down the floor all game long.
Yeah.
Just a couple more plays needed to be made by our Cossacks, and they win that game in Clark. But that was not the case. But it was up and down the floor, man. That was a very fast game.
Quick pace game. And
It really was.
my cousin transferred there last year.
Okay.
Would have been last year would have been his first year. And, of course, the football games, he was a quarterback for Clark Willow Lake. And
a couple of good ones with our Cossacks this year. A split in that season series. The reaction to Siston going JV only. Clark Willow Lake was willing to be the fill-in in the schedule. So we thank the Cyclones for going back-to-back weeks, essentially, against the Cossacks. One home and away.
now I don't know what they're going to do here. If it's going to be, looks like, 3-point contest or
Bill Vincent's going to get on a
dunk
microphone.
contest.
He's going to tell us right now.
Free throw or dunk? Or free throw or three-pointer. I think dunk's going to be last.
Okay.
I don't know. Might be, looks like, three-pointer. Different because now we got 3 people out there instead of 2 like last year. And
all right, we're going to give us about 90 seconds to warm up our 3-point contest.
Yes.
There you go. All right.
We're going to go boys versus girls. 90 seconds on each rim. This is one of our favorite ways in practice to get up a lot of shots. Groups of 3, 2 basketballs, 2-player 3-ball shooting, we call it. We have different competitions that we keep track of. So these guys are going to shoot at each rim for 1:30.
We're giving the head coach the third mic.
On this end.
Works as announcements for, don't have to use one mic and set one. And
maybe Cammie and Brooke will score the girls on this end. We like to talk about 3-player 2-ball shooting. The harder you work, the more shots you're going to get up. We'll get started here in about 30 seconds. Each make is worth 1. Each make is worth 1.
well, looks like Brooke and Cameron are, from what Jamie said, are keeping track of what the girls make. And I think Colin's going to keep track for the boys. Thinking one more is going to be down there.
Yeah, probably.
We have Brady Hilton and Connor Ralph and Braden Danzizen.
Looks like that's a committee down there, Colin. That's some youngsters out there rebounding
kids
things.
down there.
One basketball has to start in the
I think those are the ball boys for this year, too.
I believe so.
I know 2 of them are. I don't know about the third one.
Bill always has a lot of helpers around, man.
Should start with the basketball. I put the ball in the best shooters.
So I don't think we're going to keep score here at all, but I'll just kind of go back and forth. Kaylee, Talia, Liberty, all 3-point shooters for the girls' side. And then we've got Brady, Z, and the new kid, Connor Ralph. And we'll see what kind of 3-pointers. It's Holden and Carter are the scorekeepers on the boys' side.
2 for the guys, 7 down here for the girls, 8.
Seeing some 3-point shooters on this girl squad. Talia right there. Liberty has come on to her own as being able to make threes all night long. Talia, Liberty going back-to-back there. Kaylee can make them from everywhere on the floor.
10 down here for the girls.
So the girls are at 10 and the boys are
At 11?
They're at 10, the boys are at 10.
All right,
10.
There we go.
11-10.
See Connor and Brady Hiltonen in the three-point contest on the boys' side.
13-12, girls.
Now, it was the boys that won this last year. Hiltonen puts one in there.
Hilton and Z, I think, were last year, so.
Yep. I think they had Maverick with them last year.
Was it Maverick?
Yep.
It might have been, yeah.
18-16, girls.
Might have been Hilton and Nelson last year, so.
Down to 10 seconds left on this clock now.
22-19, girls.
Looks like the girls are going to win it this year.
Liberty looking to get another shot off. I don't think that one. I didn't go in.
22 for the girls. We're going to switch ends. 22-21.
Oh, that was
boys
just halftime.
21 and
22-21.
girls 22.
As they switch ends.
And one ball starts in the paint. One ball starts within the shooter's hands.
Another 30 and 30 on the clock, so 90 seconds.
90 seconds.
Half
For round 2, as they just switch ends. And now you just see the girls.
And then if I think the boys win this one, I think they'll switch ends again. And
that's about 6 in a row in the girls' squad.
nope, never mind. They're still going up from what they were at.
22 for the guys.
Okay.
30 for the girls.
The boys, I think, are still at 22 or.
Z and Hilt just a little bit long. Connor drops one there.
23, what Graham just said.
34-23, girls.
34-23 now. All right, we're switching back over to the girls' side. We will celebrate girls varsity and their three-point specialties. Talia Vincent, who made 100 three-pointers last season, became the second Cossack ever to pull that off. She became the 5th girl in the state of girls basketball history to pull that off.
38-29.
She joined some pretty good names. Emily Fox, who's now starring at SDSU, she had 100 and some one season. Carly Guerrero is the second Cossack. She had 116-ish one season.
41-37.
41-37 now. The
Boys have started making them in a row now. So Carter's rebounding
starting
now.
to catch up now.
45, 46, 47-40. Let's give it up for our three-point shooters.
47 girls, 40 for boys.
Winners. As predicted, I just won a lot of money in Vegas.
Mark gift cards.
Throwing the over-under on the girls. I mean, no, I did not. I did not do that. But we predicted the girls being three-point shooters that they are winning this event tonight. And they do it. Talia, Liberty, Kayla Craddock, I think they're getting some gift certificates to the Valley Mart for their ability to make threes. We're going to see it all season long.
Brett Milton, McCabe Nelson.
Now we're going to see the so-called dunkers out here. Jordan, you ready for
I
this?
don't think dunk. I think free throw.
Free throw?
Looking down there because the girls are lined up for free throws.
Oh. I didn't know they had a free throw contest. I thought we were just dunking things.
I think that's going to be at the end or after the third, maybe. I don't remember how they did it last year.
Well, free throws are
Gotta
important.
go back a year for this, so.
Free throws are important, my man. The easiest way to catch up when you're behind in the fourth quarter is to make free throws when the clock is not running.
Washi is the final boys competitor. Here's what we're going to do on the free throws. We're going to shoot 10 free throws.
Okay.
There's going to be one boys winner and one girls winner at each rim. You're going to count your makes out of 10. Are we ready to get started, guys? Girls, are we ready down here?
So
Amari's up for the first shooter for the
one
girls.
game, one winner for girls and one winner for boys, and maybe they'll go off at the end.
And we're off. Carson Washi
Got really
for the
quiet
boys.
there.
Really did. Well, they're shooting free throws. It's supposed to be quiet. Hush, hush. They even turned the music off. Nope, there it is. Amari Ward, Mars. She is out of this world. That's why we call her Mars. Shooting free throws on the girls' end. This is Carson Washi on the boys' end.
Both teams are using all seniors, so.
Yeah. Free throws not as exciting as the dunks and the three-point shots, but probably more important.
What else as winning games too?
As far as their role and how you can try to win games, free throws are a big deal, man.
Impressive shooting, Amari Ward with 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10, Amari Ward. Nice work.
Knudsen up next.
Carson will get his number here pretty soon, I guess.
I think I've counted 7 or 8 for Carson right now off what I've heard with the headset on. So
Carson Washington with 8 for 10.
8 for 10
there. Let him move Brett Milton to the line. He'll get 10 tries here. On the girls' side of things, that is Brooke Knudsen. BK trying her luck with her 10 free throws. Trying to match Mars and her 8 that she made.
Brett Knudsen, 8 out of 10.
Oh, there you go. See? BK goes 8 out of 10. Cheyenne Vanderwall will take her try at it.
Brett's still going over here. I think he's shot 5 or 6.
Blaze trying to finish off his 10.
Cheyenne Vanderwall up for the girls.
Brett Milton, just an incredible athlete. A track star in the spring. So not only is he 6'4" and athletic on a basketball floor, but he's a sprinter at 6'4".
Yeah.
The guy runs like a deer. He can jump. He's going to be a dunker this year. One of the things we talked about earlier today at the Boys Media Day was some of the things that you have not done on a basketball floor that you would like to do. And he's like, I don't think I had a dunk that landed last year. I'd like to do that. But he can get up with 2 hands, man. He's had dunks in JV games, but now it's time to step it up.
It's like going back to when Alex, Mav was here, but Maxwell and Hudson and all those guys, and Maxwell and Schiller were really good at that half-court pass up, alley-oop, and off of what I can remember from that season. And
yeah, Bowden could get off the floor as well. He had an incredible ability to leap. Okay, Nelson taking his try at it. Now the girls are just going back and forth now. What do they take? 2 tries apiece and then rotate, I think, is how it works.
Nelson up for the boys.
One and then rotate, yeah.
I don't know.
Boys, it's just been slower. McCade's taking his 10 tries here.
Yep, they're rotating after 1 shot. And
yep.
I think they're just waiting for the boys to finish and see. Or they might have had a 3-way tie. Off of what I'm saying, because Grantham just said eliminated.
Yeah. Right.
They might have had a 3-way tie over there.
Did they all do 8 out of 10 then, apparently? BK.
Brook 1.
Come on over, BK.
BK wins the girls' side of things.
It's like a Valley Mart.
Yeah, I think they're giving out $10 things to Valley Mart. Gift cards, gift certificates.
So Carson, 8 for 10 over here. I don't remember what Brett went off of or went for.
Yeah,
so
I did not hear Brett's number.
Carson 1.
Carson getting props over there. His 8 out of 10. That'll get him a Valley Mart gift certificate.
Dunkers warm up.
Winner in this end, Carson Washington. Come over and get your gift certificate.
So they must be doing the dunk contest now while everyone's
all right. Here we
tired,
go.
And then we'll get back to some play. I think decide what Logan, McCade, Sawyer, Oinus, Brett, Carter, Patrick.
Yeah, Sawyer, the freshman out there, was dunking in pregame tonight.
Hilton in, and
Tyrus
and Carson. I think are all the ones going for.
There's Blaze right there.
All right, start the 1 minute. You have to put a dunk down in 1 minute. You can use either end. Once you have to dunk down, meet me at the center circle. You have to make a dunk.
Cade wants his opportunity here. Loses the handle on the first try.
So honestly, for this one, just get it dunked down. Might as well just go two hands and get it down right away.
That kind of counts.
But he's not going to count it himself, so.
Try number 3 here. And no.
So he's still got 20 seconds to get one down yet, so.
This is the freshman. That's Sawyer.
Oh.
Almost. Cade's still taking his tries at it.
Got some good judges over here.
Oh.
Nope. Don't hurt yourself, McCade.
So Brett, Tyrus, Logan, Carter, Carson, and Brady.
Okay. Dunkers
are the ones that made the minute dunk, so.
Yeah.
I'm going to go off to now some one-handers, two-handers.
All right, 1 minute on the clock. You can use either basket, one leg, one hand dunk.
One leg, one hand dunk.
To advance to the next round.
All right.
Here we go. One leg, one hand. Here we go.
Easy for Carter.
Yeah, I feel like Carter's got this. Brady throws down.
Carson.
Yeah.
Logan's trying down at the other end. Tyrus made it.
Tyrus throwing down. McCade's still trying to get something in.
If you advance, meet me here. One leg, one hand to advance.
So everybody on the end I was looking at, in and back to the middle.
Looks like I think McCade may have grabbed a women's from the scores table. Just looking up here, the ball looks tiny in his hands.
Well, whatever it takes, you know?
Yeah.
He's got to be able to throw down.
Just got to be able to grab that ball and be able to curl it over. And
One minute, a two-hand dunk.
He's hurting his
hand. Two-hand dunk off any amount of legs that you want to.
Go back to the dunk side. Brett Milton, throw it down.
Carter just a little jumper.
Carter's got a two-hander. Yeah. Yeah, Washi can get off the floor too. Cyrus. Brady with two hands. Tyrus. Yeah, it's different with two hands, man.
Yeah.
Not that I knew how to dunk anything ever, but
I think it's almost easier with two hands unless.
20 seconds.
Cyrus. Nope. Tyrus running out of energy.
All right, who's remaining? 3, did you get it, Brett?
3 remain, 4 remain.
Brady, Carson, Carter, and Brett.
Anything dunk, you go one at a time. All right? Anything dunk, then we'll judge it.
Anything
Come up
dunk.
with our champion. We need the girls' coaches and the boys' coaches to come out here and do the
So this is the final round off of what Bill's saying.
I believe so. Yeah, this isn't
This
anything.
one will be judged, and these 4 can do anything. So
right here.
help from another player, coach.
Carter
Sapp getting the assists from Kellen Tucker.
Carter Sapp goes down. Talk about what you're going to score that at the end. All right. Brett Milton.
Coaches
looks
being
like
the
we have,
up next.
looking at it, I'm not guessing Collins in here, but 5 judges. So it's going to be
Brett Milton
off
going
the wall.
Off the wall, off the floor. Bang! Oh, there you go.
So I remember when Parker tried that when he was in the dunk contest when we did that. And
Next up, Brady Hilton.
Brett's the only one, looks like.
Assist from Connorell. Oh, count it. Brady Hilton, and we have some sweet dunks going on. Here's our final dunker, Carson Washi.
Off the backboard, no. Gonna try that again.
Here we go. It's all about that passer.
I think it's gonna be another try.
I believe so.
Not right timing there from what I've seen, and all it is about the timing. And
He's got to stick with his guy, he says. Sticking with his passer. One more attempt for Carson Washi. Let's help him out.
one more attempt here. Adding some claps here, and ooh.
Yeah.
All right. Judges, what do we have? They say it was a no-brainer. Back-to-back, Dr. Dunk, Brett Milton.
Milton, back-to-back dunk champ.
Thank you, all our
Dr.
dunkers.
Dunk. All right.
Nice job. All right, well,
I mean, he's won it 2 back-to-back, so
Brett Milton, off the wall, off the floor, goes up, 2 hands it. By unanimous decision by our impressive judges.
Team up, 18-14.
our girls and boys head coaches, or
Yeah.
assistant coaches, and Graham was in there too, so.
Yep. All right, now that the dunking and the three-pointing and
coming back up here,
the
so-
free throwing all done now.
When they stand, come this way, give a wave to our audience. These guys will be working hard for us all year. Got a couple of water girls hiding out over here. Some ball boys.
All boys, water girls getting some much-needed applause. The hard workers behind the scenes.
That was a lot of fun.
Did you agree with the Brett Milton is the champion type of decision?
So much fun.
Yes.
All right. Well, there you go.
Here we are, third quarter.
It was well debated. It looked
It was.
well debated down there. Not bad, though. Off the wall.
Looking for the
Nice bounce off the floor. Bounced up there perfect. It's like he's been trying that
Yeah,
for a little while.
Some little different look than usual, so absolutely.
Yeah, worked out well. So now we get back to scrimmage action. This will be the varsity girls back on the floor.
Yep.
When we last left our basketball squads, Team White has an 18-14 lead over Navy. Just a nice mix of talent out there. You know, you do the scrimmages like this, you get to kind of test the lineups a little bit.
Yeah, I really like the girls' speed and effort and the
Yeah.
athleticism that first quarter, or whatever you want to say. I thought there's times they really looked really after it and more aggressive than they have in the past.
Sure, yeah. Part of the philosophy that Coach Granham is trying to implement in his squad this year is the run, the flow, the disrupt. He wants the offense to be faster.
Yes.
He wants the
More
defense
paced
to
and-
be more disruptive. That's where that word comes from. Just more aggression, much like the boys' side on the same side. Just trying to be a little bit more athletic, a little bit better this way, a little bit faster down the floor. I mean, it's a common theme. You can probably talk to every coach in South Dakota. Everyone's trying to do that. It's just that we have 2 rosters at the moment that can actually pull it off, of being
Yes,
disruptors on defense while
Having
getting
that-
faster on offense.
Having that speed on offense.
Yeah.
Being
So-
able to get back on D when you need to, and
Sure. Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. I think we're wiping up some blood down there.
I'm guessing so.
I think McCade was ripping up his fingers while he was trying to get all those dunks in, so he might be patching him up. I believe they are right now. Yeah, they got some medical kit down in the doorway down there. So they're wrapping up McCade as he must have ripped open a finger as his dunk tries.
Blood vessels and scraping along that
Little
that
scrapers, yeah.
high momentum, and
I wouldn't know. I once in my basketball career got to the second knuckle. That was all the farther I got. I never got a chance to get up to grab the rim and just hang on it. I never did it.
Well,
I'm only 5'9", fellas. I'm sorry. I'm not a 6-footer. I'm not athletic.
at least you were consistent.
Consistently without the ability to jump.
Consistently vertically challenged.
That's right.
Maybe
No,
that's how the how it goes.
I was a smaller fella in high school. I was not 260 pounds in high school. But still, I had no ability to jump. Just couldn't get off the floor. Now, back in my Elkton days, it took to, a guy 10 years later, Matt Hammer could get off the floor. You remember that name from the Elkton days?
Absolutely.
Hammer could get off the floor. He had a nice career at Northern State after that. They had another kid by the name of Eric Krogman. He could get off the floor. That was a big man in the paint.
I haven't heard that name for a while, but you're absolutely correct.
Pretty good Elkton dunkers there. They've had some Nibby kids in the last 5 years or so, and some Nibbies that we were able to get off the floor and throw down. Luke, I think they've got a Joe Nibby over there now, if I remember right. Some athletes with the Elkton squad. But we're looking forward to Carter being able to throw down, dunking away in these Sioux Valley games that we haven't seen since Alex Squires graduated. Squires was able to get it at the low post, just turn around and two-hand it. I feel like Carter's got that ability. Is he showing that off in practice, Carms? Can he just go on the block, turn around, and just hammer it two hands? Can he do that?
Yeah.
See, there you go. All right. Well, looking forward to seeing that, man. It's dunks in high school shouldn't be that big a deal. I mean, everyone watches college, everyone watches the NBA, but to let's say that you're out there, all right? You're, a 16-year-old kid, 17-year-old kid?
16.
16, yeah. Let's say that you're on the floor and you're guarding Carter Sapp. So you're from Dual or Clark-Willow Lake.
Dual, Clark-Willow Lake.
He turns, you make a move to try to stop him on the low block, and he turns around and just two-hands it on you. What do you do? How do you react to that as a 16-year-old kid? Like, just got dunked on. And then you feel that way for the next, few minutes. He might get a couple more points, a couple more buckets on you while you're still dealing with the fact that you just got dunked on. It just doesn't go away as quickly in high school as it does at the college level, the NBA level. Everyone dunks at those levels. You don't see it that often in high school.
You don't see it, no.
So if you get dunked on in high school, it tends to linger.
So do they have him set at 6'7" on the...
Yeah. Carter Sapp, the power forward at 6'7", yes. Brett Milton's at 6'4", McCade's at 6'4", Holden 6'1", Trenton 6'1", Tyrus at 6'5". I got some leapers out there. Now that's Kaylee Craddock there, KC. 5'11"
nice
on
kick.
her part.
Nice
Mars with
pass.
the three-point
nice
shot. We've got a faller there. I think she might have been slipping on some of the floor wipes out there to get McCade off the floor. BK, that's Audrey Larson right there. Macy Top at the top of the key now. And Mars with the quick hands. That's what she can do. Lays it up, calls it good. Mars is special at the top of the key there. Great defender. She can get steals like that. She's fast enough to get to the other end, get layups out of that.
Yep.
There's Miley Keating picking one off.
Turnover.
She'll take it down to the other end. Another easy layup for the Navy squad.
21-18 here.
There's LT from the wing. Three-pointer out the mark. Long rebound.
Offensive rebound. Good
Salvio
job.
runs that down. Audrey Larson will drive the baseline, kick that back out. BK will get that in the paint. LT will take another try at it. Nope. Macy Top, another good offensive board. Third try this time for the white squad. BK, nope, that's Talia. She'll drive into the paint, kick back out to BK. There's your three-point shot. Nope. And it's the eighth grader. Stolen away. Larson takes it away. And then it's the eighth grader getting hands on that. Mars takes it up. Big outlet to Miley Keating. A good pump fake. LT goes right by her and lays it up. Navy showing off some skills here in quarter number 3. Reverse layup for Talia Benson, a little bit short. Cheyenne's going to be called for a treble. Turnover, Navy. Macy Top's going to throw that in. It's Talia Vincent right there. She's the assassin. LT will take another
There
try
it
at
is.
it. Big shot. Liberty Trigstead.
Look good all the way.
Carms, I'm just excited about this girls team this year.
Yes,
We had a lot of fun going all the way out to Spearfish, taking home a consolation championship in the state
nice
A's.
pass inside.
But this team is another year older, another year of experience. Yes, Kira Cruz not there anymore, but we still have the USD commit and Kaylee Craddock. And now we've got 3 guards that'll start. There's 2 guards that come off the bench, Macy Top being one of those. There's LT taking it right down the right side of the lane. Talia Vincent fakes the 3. Larson playing another big part here in this upcoming season. BK, we'll see what she can do. Skylar Knutson not here tonight, apparently. I thought she was here, but yeah, we're not seeing her at all anywhere.
Yeah.
So she could have been busy with fam, I don't know. For some reason, Skylar Knutson not here, but it's on the roster.
Ooh.
There's a great take.
There we
2
go.
shots
Nice.
coming
Yes.
for Talia Vincent.
It's been a couple times now this quarter we've been here with the girls where their spacing just hasn't been real well or been very good. They had 4 girls basically on this side, entire side of the floor, so they got to work in their spacing and get things spread out more. Especially when you've got at least 3-4 guards on the floor.
Good rebound by Macy Top. They go around the perimeter now. BK takes her shot at it. Talia Vincent in the corner. Macy Top
Good pass
flooding
inside.
down the
Nice
lane.
pass.
That's a great pass by Vincent. Macy Top will draw the foul and have a couple of foul shots coming out of this. And now's when you got to make your free throws. There you go.
23-23.
The in one works. There's a
Uh-oh.
steal by LT.
There's some
Getting
of that
in front of
speed,
that long
Sean.
pass. LT right to the rack. And
There's-
it's in and good.
Tremendous defensive play there by Liberty.
Talia Vincent too aggressive with her defense. That is the 8th grader there. That is Avery Schmuck. The 5'8" 8th grader on the varsity list this year. See how she develops in her 8th grade season. First year playing varsity.
There's another nice
Long pass.
outlet pass.
LT gets a handle
Right
on
on the
that.
floor.
Great pass, Macy Top. Good vision there, too. KCU get it across. Avery Schmuck, top of the key. It's Keating on the wing. KC will take that into the paint. Trying to get it to Vanderwall, but it's kicked out of there. Navy will keep it. Throw it in from the corner. Mars from way out. Showing that 3 points.
Nice
Another
pass.
long pass. LT. Outlet for Navy. That is Schmuck getting it over to Vanderwall. Kaylee over to Miley Keating. She'll drive baseline. Great take. Oh, 2 foul shots. Almost the end one opportunity. Keating developed last year. You know, a left-hander out there. It's fun to watch her develop on a volleyball court as well through the fall. Miley Keating just getting more comfortable doing just about anything. Sometimes the kids just have to get used to being on a varsity floor.
Nice pass.
That's a great pass. LT over to Macy Top.
Tremendous pass by LT.
Sometimes you just have to get used to playing in front of a crowd, playing at 7:30 at night. You just have to get used to that as a varsity player. Sometimes it takes youngsters a little longer to develop into that. I don't know, there's something special about it. There's a difference between playing at 4 o'clock in the afternoon and playing at that 7:30 game. You know, in this place they
inside.
This place you'll drop the lights. You're doing the starting lineups out there. There's just something different with the varsity side of things, and sometimes it takes kids a little bit longer to develop into that, get comfortable in that position. And I think Miley Keating is there already. Schmuck will throw it in.
The timing on that play was not good, but it's to be expected.
Good drive by Avery Schmuck, the 8th grader with a runner.
Beautiful.
Under 10 seconds left. Long pass picked off. Miley Keating. There's the left-hander there. She'll take it to the other side of the paint. Mars at the buzzer. Great pass. Miley Keating once again. I just bragged her up for a good minute and a half, and there she is with the assist. Great pass right there.
Excellent work. Keep bragging.
I try. I'm trying out here.
So every time you've done it, something's happened.
Coach Carms, good luck down there. 1 quarter to go, and that'll end our Meet the Cossacks night. The boys varsity will finish off here.
Finish off the night here.
And we're coming up on that 9:44 mark on a Saturday night. I'm hanging out at a high school gymnasium all day today, Jordan, all day.
Say from, 9 o'clock, 9:30?
I got
10?
here at, 1 o'clock in the afternoon-ish. Going to be 10 o'clock before we get out of here. That's a solid day. That's a full day, right?
Luckily, at this point, they'll get shorter unless they're away games and won't have to be here so early.
Nope. Milton's going to take that pass. He's going to step on the line at the same time. So, turnover, Navy. Team White will take over now.
Hold on, waiting for that.
Here's the new kid, Connor Ralph, the transfer from Sioux Falls Roosevelt. He will be our distributor. He says the strength of his game is his ability to deliver. Carter Sapp with a couple tries in the paint. Good offensive board. That's Rusink. He'll take it right to the rack. Knocked out of his hands. Washi gets a hell of it. Over to Sapp, and there you see the strength, the ability, the size. Carter Sapp in the paint. He's going to be making a difference all season long. Brent Milton will throw this in now. Braden Danzizen, that's up to Weston Pitts. He drives baseline. Stops at about 10 feet, tries a jumper there. Great rebound. Brett Milton right to the rack. Good offensive board, good putback. Carter Sapp running the floor. There it was right there. That kid is 6'7". Running the floor, showing off that ability, that athletic ability, man. He's going to be special to watch this year. If you can't tell, I'm excited about that.
Excited for the season.
Been talking about Carter Sapp all day today. Going to be fun to see how his season goes. Carter makes his free throw. Pressure on the inbounds. Maybe he'll take it the other way. That's going to be a block on Holden Rusink. Taking that in. That was Cooper Teskey on the drive.
Kind of hit the ground hard there. I think I see him reaching for his elbow here. Or
okay.
Yep.
He's a gamer. They're all gamers, right? Everybody's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Cooper to Pitts. He'll drive into their lane. Nice job there. 10-footer off the mark. Fighting for the offensive board, though, and the putback. Weston just needs to get comfortable on the floor is all. Good passes around by Team White there. Rusink back to Sapp. He'll back it up to the three-point line. Got one too many steps to try to get back there. Travel called on Sapp. Just some extra steps as he was trying to get back to the three-point line and launch one. But he will learn after the scrimmage that he has to take at least one dribble to get out there. He's got long strides, but you got to dribble at the same time. Milton, there's McCade Nelson. His three-pointer off the mark. Washi the rebound. He'll take it the other way. Connor Ralph into the paint. Good delivery. Brady Hilton in from the corner. Rattles, Sap the offensive board. Off the hands of Connor Ralph. He might have jammed a finger on that.
Yeah.
He'll shake it off. He's a gamer. Milton will throw that in. Cooper Teskey delivers. There's Trenton Schmidt now on the floor. His pass cut off by Washi. Ralph will lead the break. Brady Hilton in from the corner. Three-pointer off the mark. Brett Milton has a rebound knocked out of his hands, but it'll be off of Holden Rusink and out of bounds. Maybe he'll throw this in. They got to go the whole distance. Dealing with some pressure now, full court. Cooper Teskey breaks that. It's all the way down to the corner before he turns around. Z right into the lane. Carter Sapp with a block, but we're going to be calling a foul on somebody. On 32, it was on Rusink rather than Carter Sapp. Sapp showing his ability, man, just to get over there and swat that away. Another aspect of his game that we'll see. Milton, the offensive board, trying to score on Sapp. Tough to do. McKay Nelson, an offensive board. He'll get it back up to the rim. No, and battle for it ends up in Connor Ralph's hands. Ralph will take it the other way. Team White in the paint. Hilton in from the corner. Brady off the mark. Long rebound. Brett Milton will take it the other way. Big spin at the top of the key. Cooper Teskey fakes the three-pointer. Back to Milton. He'll drive baseline. Slapped away by Rusink. There's Connor. Three-pointer, Connor Ralph. That's what we're going to see out of the point guard. He'll deliver the assist, but if you leave him open at the top of the key, he's going to kill you from up there. Good steal. Brady Hilton in, back in his hands. He'll run the floor. Take it right down the left side, trying to draw a foul, in and out. Gets his own rebound and put back. Nice job, Brady Hilton. Too aggressive on that defense. I believe Bill Vincent will be getting some subs in here. Coach Carm's doing the same. Tyra Schultz coming on the floor.
Cody Stringy, number 5, and 24, Luke Langland.
Luke Langland on the floor. Good throw in. That's down to Z. He'll travel in the paint. Connor double teamed right at half court. Washing in the corner. He'll throw it up to Connor. Washi thinks about the three. Brady will do it, though. Top of the key. Off the mark. Milton the rebound. He'll take it the other way. Stops at the three-point line himself. Trenton Schmidt, long rebound. His jumper too short. Hilton and into the paint. Trying to draw a foul. Milton says no. Connor Ralph, good move there. Good pass. Great dish right there to Brady Hilton and a timeout by Team White. As we're down to the last 43 seconds of the evening. Good showing. Both boys and girls tonight. It's been fun. Plenty of excitement for the season that is 5 days away. Thursday night, the Siston Redmen come to town. We'll do a doubleheader on Thursday. Saturday, another doubleheader right here at the Cossacks Center. We open up twice at home before heading to Baltic next week. That'll be our first road game of the season, also a doubleheader. So that's what we have coming down the pipe.
Yeah.
After that, the girls do their entringer at the Coleman High School, and then the boys on the 31st. New Year's Eve day They've got a 5 o'clock matchup in Brookings. They're entering our Classic as they'll take on Iroquois Lake Preston, the Sharks. It's going to be fun to see what our Cossacks can do here as we roll into our basketball season. Basketball in the wintertime in South Dakota is king. And these are our representatives to march to the monument as the boys are putting on all of their social media posts. Meaning that they're trying to get back to that Class A state tournament. And to do that, it is in Rapid City this year. So the march to the monument is the return to the state tournament after doing 5 straight years. They missed out on their opportunity last year. Now trying to get back to their winning ways.
35 seconds here, so
get back to that state tournament. The girls finished their year last year in Spearfish, the Class A state tournament. Brought home a consolation championship behind the leadership of Kira Cruz and those shooting guards. All of them. Luke Langley with a good steal. He'll take it down. Little slip. Travel not called. Final seconds ticking off. Team White in control here. That 3-pointer off the mark, and that's going to do it. Team White will be our winner. 41-34 tonight. A great showing all across the board. Both boys and girls showing their abilities tonight. Showing their squads off this year. Go ahead. Don't worry about me.
Next up, we'll have Colin Vanderwall.
They didn't want to get in the way of the broadcast.
Squads, C, JV, and varsity at center court.
What's happening?
I think.
He will share with us and bless our team for the season.
Oh,
team blessing.
Team blessing, yeah.
Everyone in their jerseys for a
So we're going to hang here. We still haven't talked to the boys' head coach, Bill Vincent. I would imagine will be coming up here at some point.
for helping us out here today.
But we'll hang here as long as we can.
Circle up. All right, we're going to go boy, girl. Boy, girl, circle. Kind of like we're the old elementary school.
Alternating.
Line.
Yeah.
Boy, girl. Boy, girl, boy, girl, boy, girl. That's boy, boy, boy.
It's been a long day, Lisa. It's been a long day. Yeah. I mean, I've been seated for a lot of my games or a lot of my day.
So my legs are starting to get stiff up here. And
not
a lot of room up here.
We're going to have to get us like the canoe chairs or something, you know, the soft cushion things that a lot of the fans like to bring to all their games. I mean, we do have the luxury of having a backrest. That always helps, but hanging on the bleachers, I mean, we've got 3 double headers in a row, and it's just sitting on bleachers, man. Ugh. Still trying to figure out boy, girl down there. Trying to do a couple of team blessings down there. I'm getting everything on my iPad here as best I can. Back it up a little bit.
So it looks like everyone's on there from what I can see on there.
Colin Vanderwall will be leading this.
All right, let's pray. God, thank you so much for a good start to the season for both teams, and I just pray that you can bless us, be with us out on the court. Just help us to find a way to give you all the glory through the way we play, that the way that we do play reflects how you want us to live, and I just pray that we can change lives, just showing people that we live and we play a little bit differently, and I pray that you can be with us to get through this season, both injury-free, and just keep us safe, and help us to enjoy this time as we get to come together as a community, both as Volga, but as communities in each team, and just help us to get to know you more. We pray this in your name. Amen.
I think now they're going to do one
Trig, always a pleasure, man.
I'll help you out sometime wrestling if you're home when you're home.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got to look at a schedule. I'm not sure when they're home next. I got to look at a schedule. I'm not sure when they're home next, but yeah. We'll get it figured out.
So I think they're going to do
picture time down there.
One big group picture, and
I'm still under the impression that the head coach, Bill Vincent, will be up here to get on a microphone.
I'm sure here.
Girls are going to make 2 rows.
Just got to get a big picture here.
Talk about the season and
White uniform.
Yeah, I mean, we've been doing it all day. It was a fun media day that was in Tiletown today. We started with Bill Vincent, talked about those same things, but now that this is a different broadcast, maybe a different audience, just see what they want to do, man. You saw some of that athleticism tonight. Carter Sapp running everything tonight, man. It's going to be fun to watch these teams play, dude. The girls are going to be absolutely amazing. You know, it's Jamie Granham's job to be a little bit skeptical, to be a little bit questioning him himself. He's the one that's trying to squeeze every ounce of, energy and effort out of him. It's my job to just cheer for him, and they are set up very well. When you think about the girls, that Hamlin team is going to be good. Clark Willow Lake should be good. Flandreau might be a problem. I don't know what those Shepherd girls have around them, and maybe they don't need anything around them. It could be just the Shepherd girls.
So I'm looking at the boys' schedule here, and
they
got Sisseton Thursday, and then Saturday they played Clark Willow Lake.
Clark Willow Lake is going to be,
and then they'll go to Baltic.
Yeah, Clark Willow Lake is going to be a problem on the boys' side. You start talking about some of those other teams. Lakota Tech is good. Pine Ridge is good. That Sully Buttes team seems to always be in a Class B
Hamlin,
state
I don't
tournament.
have on here where it's at yet, but I'm guessing it's in Hamlin. I don't know what it says on there.
That's a good question.
And then they'll go to the University of South Dakota to play Pine Ridge on Saturday, June 17th.
Yeah, this is at Hamlin, so we'll go up to the Education Center. Lakota Tech is going to be fast, as they always are. Dubrick has got a pretty good squad this year.
So Chester's in there too.
Beersford should be good. The Flandreau team, just on.
See, I'm not seeing a Flandreau on.
Just on familiarity, Flandreau is going to be tough. I mean, they're always athletic. And I think they have athletes there again. Maybe they finally graduated a couple of those guys that we've been dealing with for the last couple of years.
Shepherd. Luke, I think, graduated, didn't he? Shepherd?
I believe so.
I believe he did. So they don't have. That would have been about the last one that I can think of that was.
Yeah. No, DeSmith's always going to have somebody big in the paint. Always got to deal with that. Bill.
Looks like Bill Benson's on his way up here.
DeSmith's always going to be a problem. The fun part about that one is, that's a February game. That'll be down at the Pentagon. Dual is going to be good. Parker Marion, I don't know anything about. Castwood, seriously, they're 6'4" across their starting lineup.
Yeah,
they finally graduated the Lowy kid, but they're 6'4" everywhere else. That Castwood team is going to be big, athletic. Jordan and I are just kind of going through the schedule here. Let me turn your mic on. There we go. Can you hear
It's going to be a nice team for you there with Jordan back on your scoreboard and doing that, and with Maverick Nelson.
Maverick Nelson won't be for all of them, but he's going to be for a majority of the boys' stuff. Hopefully he's here for the girls' stuff, too, especially with the doubleheaders going on. His first try will be Thursday. It's going to be a lot of fun having Maverick on the mic, man. A fun scrimmage. A 3-point contest, free throws, dunks, but you get to see what your players look like. On the floor, this is live action. This is... Instead of practice going at it, there's a little bit of crowd in here. There's scoreboards, referees, giving them a taste of what we're going to see on Thursday.
Absolutely, you nailed it all. Yeah, that's what it's about. And as hard as you want to practice and simulate things in practice, there's still something about the lights on, popcorn's popping, people in stripes. There's all that stuff. I was
telling Jordan those same things. There's just something different. There's a difference between playing at 4 o'clock in the afternoon and 7:30, When we do our boys' stuff, you drop the lights. There's starting lineups out there. There's a Star Spangled Banner. There's something different about the varsity side.
And just to get the uniforms on, make sure, everyone's uniforms fit and you're comfortable in them. Just all those little things that now are off the checklist. The scores table, is everything up and running and working? Right. Your equipment. The list goes on and on. But we got the opportunity to do this 3 times this year. Now we had the officials jamboree and then our Meet the Cossacks night. We hope that all those things lend themselves to having us prepared Thursday night when we take the court for real against the Siston Redmond.
Yeah, Siston here on Thursday. We fired up. We've been talking about it all day. We're excited about the athleticism of your squad. We saw it tonight with Carter Sapp being able to run the floor like he can at 6'7". Brett Milton is 6'4", and he's all sorts of athletic.
And he's Dr. Dunk.
Dr. Dunk at the same time. You've got some quality guards out there. You can make threes. We're excited about our season, right? I mean, we're ready to go here.
Yeah, how many times do you go to something like this and the dunk contest has your guards in the finals? Hilton and Carson Washi
throwing down
for
out
those
there.
guys to hop. as athletic 6'2" guys or whatever you want to call them. But those are guards that are playing up by the rim, and it also goes to show the development of today's athlete and athleticism and fundamentals of the sports through all the skill development and opportunities that today's kids have. You got to see that out there today.
We talked about it a little bit last year during our calls there, but this year we brought it up again tonight. Positionless basketball.
Yep.
You know, you were seeing point guards get rebounds and then run the floor. You're seeing posts that get rebounds and run the floor. Everyone is able to do it. You see it both on the boys and the girls, and it's something that you just start implementing into your offense, right?
Yeah, tonight opened up with Carson Washi at the rim for a bucket, from 1 foot away, and then the next bucket was Carter Sapp for 3-ball. So there's your positionless basketball, point guard posting up and a post shooting the 3. And those are things that we'll just have to grow and get better at. We like the intensity here tonight. Of course, that's easy because of everything that's going on. The music's bumping and the kids are playing and all of that. But there was a lot of good things, and there was a lot of things that gives us a chance to add to the practice plan for the week as well. So that'll be good. Right away the rebounding kind of popped out at me, and we've spent a lot of time on that. So we'll talk about that again. And I say that from the perspective of the spot I was sitting. Coach Carms liked his rebounding in that, and Colin Vanderwall, and my team would have liked to clean it up, but we did tip a lot of passes and created some things that way, so that balanced it out.
Okay. Well, Thursday we fired up, man. We have probably a day off tomorrow. Or are you practicing tomorrow?
Correct. We're day off tomorrow. People will be shoveling and moving some snow, probably. What tomorrow's going to look like. I also know it's the volleyball all-star game, so kind of the conclusion of volleyball and Miss Basketball will be announced and things like that. And Sioux Valley will have a representative with Talia Vincent in that event, so that'll be neat. That'll happen tomorrow. And then Monday we'll get after pouring into our season opener, the Siston game.
Siston here at the Cossacks Center, starting up Thursday night. 5 nights from now. Basketball's back, dude.
And C team on the girls' side is back, and there'll be a C game there. So that's neat to see. Numbers growing. And it's also neat to see that an opponent has a C game, as a C team as well. So Siston and Sioux Valley girls numbers both in a good spot apparently. Yeah,
we'll have a doubleheader started. Then we'll do a doubleheader at home again Saturday. So we got 2 big ones coming up this week. It's gonna be fun, man. Thanks for a fun day, dude. We've been at it all day long, man.
Thank you, Jordan. Thank you, Salzy.
Yeah.
And I'm just excited, glad that Mav's going to join you guys. He'll give you lots of insights to our system of play and the things that we do. And thank you, fans. Thank you, crazies. That's what makes this go. Something like this doesn't happen if you don't see the bleachers full over there for a scrimmage. That's a scrimmage game, you guys. High school scrimmage game. And there's going to be teams on our schedule who don't bring that many people to their home games. We're blessed. We're lucky. We're glad everyone supports us like they do.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
We will see you next week, my man. Jordan, a pleasure as always. Thanks for running the scoreboards. We'll get you on mics here, too. It'll be probably you and me and Mav running it all. So.
Probably me and you
we'll
most
get it done.
Of the season, and Mav when he can. And
Mav sounded like he could get to a lot of them, but he won't be at all of them. So that's going to be the deal. We're just going to thank some sponsors here and get out of here. Bankstar Financial, our exclusive presenter for everything that we do. CC's Bar and Grill, host of our Monday Night Coaches Show. That's Monday night, 7 o'clock, every Monday. Thank you, CC's. Thank you, Jordan, man. I'll see you next week. Bell Brands, my employer, also providing these guys with a little bit of support and a little bit of Saul's Media love. I always bring over the employee cheese, the employee store cheese. The kids absolutely go bonkers for that stuff. GP Auto, a great sponsor. They'll do the first quarter for us. Big Sioux Plumbing will be a big part of everything that we do this winter. Health Source Chiropractic, the halftime show sponsor. Advantage Land Company. Craft, I can't talk. I've been talking all day. It's finally leaving. Craft Chop House and Lounge, a fantastic restaurant right off of 6th and Madera in Brookings. Shorty's Hot Box Food Truck, also Shorty's Burgers and Brews. That'll be the thing that Kim is going to be announcing through the winter. They're hoping to open that up come this spring. Our player of the game sponsor for the boys' side, Subway of Volga. So the player of the game on the boys' side will get a free sandwich. Tropical Smoothie Cafe, player of the game sponsor of the girls' side. Free smoothies for the players of the game on the girls' side. We also get to thank Back Alley Meats. Langland Trucking, who put together the whole Subway idea of them being sponsors. Jimmy John's and the Man Cave Barbershop. Also, we want to thank Precision Risk Management and Covenant Sports Group, also being parts of all of these Saul's Media broadcasts. bringing you all of the Sioux Valley action. We'll be at the top of the bleachers all season long. Maverick Nelson will be my color man for a lot of our basketball games. And it sounds like Jordan's going to help out as well here, too. So we'll be having people run the cameras, run the scoreboard remotes, and just to let me to just chat, just talk. Instead of having 3 jobs to do, I'll just be the talker, so that I'm okay with that. Sorry. It's been a fun day here at the Cossacks Center at Tiletown. Media Day officially ending. Yeah, we're going to call it a day. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for supporting everything, and we will see you Monday night for the Coach's Show from CC's Bar and Grill. And then we fired up Thursday with the Assistant Redmen coming to town, a doubleheader right here at the Cossacks Center. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll talk to you on Monday.